Our second lesson in Unit 2 on Logic and Reasoning involves compound statements. Our essential question today is, how do I write compound sentence statements? Okay, a statement. So in mathematics, a statement is a sentence that is either true or false. Whether or not the statement is true or false, we call the truth value. And we're going to make a note card for truth value. Here we go. We represent statements using lowercase letters, usually P and Q, but you can use any letter. It could be R and S, A and B. Okay. So for example, if we say our statement P is supplementary angles have a sum of 180 degrees. Is this true or false? True. Negation. So negation in mathematics is the idea that you have the opposite truth value. We have a symbol. It's the tilde. Okay. So if we negate P, we need to negate our original statement. Supplementary angles do not have a sum of 180 degrees. There's your negation, not, and that would be false. We've changed the truth value of our original statement with our negation. So what is a compound statement? Well, a compound statement is two or more statements joined by the words and or. You've been writing compound statements in English class for years. Now we're just going to do it math style. We have two major types of statements: conjunctions and disjunction. Your algebra teacher might have talked about conjunctions and disjunctions in relation to inequalities. Conjunctions were inequalities joined by the word and so you had your two dots on the number line and a bar connecting them because it came together. Okay, so conjunctions are joined by the word and. We use an upside down capital V as our symbol. And symbolically, we would write it P and Q. Conjunctions are true when both statements are true. So let's think about this, for example. In order to get dessert tonight, you have to eat your broccoli and your carrots. Okay, you have to eat both broccoli and carrots to get dessert. Both parts have to be true. Disjunctions, when you did these in Algebra 1 with inequalities, the arrows pointed away from each other on the number line. Okay, and those were joined by the word or. This symbol is a capital V, so it would be written symbolically as P or Q. And this is true when at least one of your statements is true. You can have dessert if you eat your broccoli or your carrots. How many vegetables do you have to eat? only one kind. So a disjunction is true when one part of the statement is true. So now let's actually do some writing of compound statements and determining truth values. Given the statements below, write the compound statement. Determine if it's a conjunction or disjunction. Determine the truth values. All right, so we have P, Q, and R. There are 7 days in a week. Is that true or false? True. March has 30 days. True or false? March has 31. False. Halloween is on October 31st. True or false? True. Okay, so let's look at number 1 here. P something Q. This upside down capital V, that's a conjunction. We're dealing with the word and. Okay, so my P truth value is true. The truth value for Q is false. With and, do we have to have both true or only one true? Both true for and, so this truth value is going to be false. Let's write the statement. There are 7 days in a week. Comma, and March has 30 days. Let's look at our next one. We still have Q something R. This upside down V, that's and. And is the key word for a conjunction. Conjunction means I need both true. So let's take a look at Q and R. March has 30 days is a false statement. Halloween is on October 31st is a true statement. So this conjunction is going to be false again. Let's write it. Q, March has 30 days. Comma, and Halloween is on October 31st. This is a good moment to pause and remind you that sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a period, that I expect a comma at the end of the first statement before your and or, and the spelling and grammar is going to count, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, we've got another and statement here, so another conjunction. Conjunctions, I have to have both true. Let's see, P, there are 7 days in a week. That was true. And R was Halloween is October 31st. That is true. Both have to be true for a conjunction. So my truth value is true. Let's write that statement. There are 7 days in a week. Comma, and Halloween is on October 31st. Ooh, number 4, a new symbol. That tilde means not. Okay, so not. We still have a conjunction as we're going through our examples, which means we need both of these to be true. So let's see. P, there are 7 days in a week. So if I do not P, there are not in a week. Is that true or false? That's false. Okay. And Q, let's see, Q was March has 30 days. That was a false statement. So for a conjunction, both statements have to be true. The truth value of this statement, false. Number 5 has a new symbol. This is the first time we're seeing the regular capital V, making this a disjunction. Remember, disjunction only needs one true to come out true. Okay, so P was there are 7 days in a week. That was true. Or Q was March has 30 days. That's false. I only need one true, so this truth value will be true. Take a minute to write that statement. Okay, so check your sentence, please. Let's give number 6 a try together, and then I'm going to ask you to do the last two on your own. Let's see. I've got not Q or R. Or means I'm going to have a disjunction. I need one true statement. Let's write not Q. March doesn't have 30 days. Is that true or false? That is true. Okay, I only need one true on a disjunction, so I know my truth value is going to be true here. Or R is Halloween is on October 31st. That is also true. So my disjunction for number 6 has a true truth value. I want you to try number 7 and 8 on your own. So pause your video and then come back to check your work. All right, take a minute to check number 7 and 8. And then write a summary. In your summary, make sure you include conjunctions and disjunctions, their key words, and how you determine the truth value for each one.